What's up, guys and goddesses? CoCo here. Welcome to season 3, episode 19 of Messages with CoCo. So let's get into it. So these messages right here are for the divine masculine. Divine masculine, I feel as though you are in a space where you're wearing a mask and it's time for you to drop it. So, divine masculine, take that mask off. Mask off. Mask off. Take that mask off. Stop hiding from other people. Stop hiding from yourself and just be who you are. Speak your truth. Marinate in your truth no matter what. Be compassionate, but be firm. There's something about needing to set some boundaries or needing to keep some boundaries. Okay, divine masculine. So I had one more message. This came to me on May 30th. So it says, divine masculine, take off your mask. Holding back, faking the funk is in quotations, not allowing yourself the release. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of unrequited energy, fear of repetition of negativity or less desirable energies, fear of power, fear of being the head and making mistakes. It's like what I was getting from that is like someone is afraid to fully step into that king energy because they've never really been in a position to be the king because you've been single or maybe you haven't fully committed to a relationship or something like that. But I feel like there's this energy of stepping into like a more leadership role within a household. So that was something that came up as well. But it also could be jobs or, something like that. But we also have a fear of responsibility over others in an intimate setting. So that was the home setting or professional. Easily distracted from facing things that are emotionally hard. So it's like when it's time to touch bases on like something that's emotionally hard for you, you tend to let something override it. Like, oh, well, maybe I should do this first, or I can do that first, or something like that. But those messages came through for you. And I just wanted to input them here and not leave out anything. So back to the messages. What's really prominent right now, I'm just going to be honest, is I feel like there's something going on within a relationship where someone just needs to just put your foot down, say what you mean and mean what you say, no matter what. Like, I'm hearing that we're only responsible for what we say and how we say it. We're not responsible for how someone feels about it. So you can't hold back. You can't put a mask on just because of someone else's feelings. Because in the end, who's going to be the one hurt? It's going to be you. If you wear a mask or if you hold back because of someone else's feelings, you're going to be the one hurt. And it could cause some sort of not could it will cause a rift and a connection if there is someone or both parties are in a connection and they're not being authentic with themselves or with one another. So I did get some messages. I got some downloads for the divine masculine. I really keep drifting off in thought, and I feel like what's coming to mind is that sometimes when you're conversating with someone, you kind of drift off in the middle of the conversation. Now, I don't know if this is in a connection or if this is interacting with other people, and then maybe your mind drifts off to a connection or just drifts off to something. It don't even have to be, anything to do with the relationship. It's just I'm getting this it's just this feeling, this energy of like your mind wanders a lot. You drift off a lot, even when you have something to think about, when you have something to do. It just goes other places. I'm hearing that for some of you, you need to get out. You need to do something. You need a vacation. You just need to take some time and spend some time with the soul. So let me get into the messages that I got down that I was downloaded. It says there's an incoming storm. Now this could be a physical storm, financial, spiritual, emotional, or mental. You just gotta take it how it is for your specific storyline, for your specific life, and prepare for it. I heard a phrase, hunker down is what I heard. I don't know. But there's this message of needing to be in preparation, not being on necessarily on guard, but just know it's like you're getting this forewarning, this foremention for a reason. So just prepare yourself. And I'm also getting that it's to help you not react in the most, I'm hearing hostile ways, but I don't really feel like you're going to be hostile. It may be hostile to someone, they may take it hostile is what I mean, but I don't feel like you're going to be hostile. I just feel like I don't know. I'm seeing someone like arguing, but this is for you to not argue. This is for you to get yourself prepared, get yourself into a meditative state each day until whatever the storm is passes. Like I said, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but that's just what keeps coming up. Like someone is most definitely having some unalignment in the love department. So incoming storm, we got that. It says to be present, be gentle with yourself, be gentle with others, but also stand firm. It says a flow of love is needed. This could be for the self or for someone else. Appreciate the battles. I know that's crazy to say. Appreciate the battles. Appreciate the battles. Why? Because they cultivate strength within you. They make you stronger for, anything that comes up after it. So, appreciate those battles. There was a message that came up directly after that battles, cultivate your strength, that said hidden journey. I feel like what's coming to mind with hidden journey is that you expected something to be one way. You expected it to be this specific way that you had envisioned, but it actually turned out a totally different way. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the fact that how they say if you want to make God laugh, make your own plans. That's the chuckle, because I feel like you were getting some sort of messages, some sort of signs. We always get signs. We just don't always pay attention to them, or we don't always catch them, or we're not always in the space, in the mental space or the spiritual space to be able to decipher these messages. But I feel like you were getting some sort of messages or synchronicities about some sort of pathway, and you took a different path thinking that it was, you took a different route thinking that, okay, this is the route, this is how it's going to be, and it turned out totally different. Then I'm seeing, like, how on the cartoons when they're trying to trick somebody, they'll put up a fake like a fake background, so to speak, and then that person will go into their fake background and then they remove it and it's something totally different. That's what it feels like. That's like the vision that I'm getting in my mind's eye, is that it looked a certain way and then the veil was pulled back and it's like, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. But anyway, let's get back to these messages. So what also came up was love awakens, new passion, newfound passion, or a new passion. But newfound came to me in quotations, and y'all already know, newfound came in. And after that was spokesperson. And I was trying to connect with it. And I kept, when I was connecting with the word spokesperson, I kept seeing a lot of, like, I saw someone with a bullhorn. I saw the word communication. And it's like, so I feel like it's different for different people what spokesperson is. Because I was picking up that, like, someone's going to be coming in with some sort of offer, some sort of company or business, or someone wants like a partnership with you. Then I got that someone is a speaker, someone speaks out for other people, or you're thinking about speaking out for other people, or something about being a spokesperson for a group of people. And was there another one I'm hearing right now? Speaking up, being the spokesperson for yourself, like speaking up for yourself in all situations, in any situation, instead of always, being silent. It's not about it's like, it's not about what you say. It's about how you say it. And I feel like I feel like that the message earlier, I don't remember exactly what it was that came through, but they kind of slightly differ one another. So I feel like in certain settings, it's about how you say something, but in other settings, it's about you just speaking your mind. I mean, it's still about how you say it, but you can't control how other people interpret, or how other people, how what their emotional response is to what you say. You just have to be able to speak your truth no matter what, because like, it's at the end of the day, you are the one that got to live with your choices, with your decisions. Nobody else has to live with, well, sometimes, but you know what I'm saying, you not me, okay? So there's an incoming whirlwind. An incoming whirlwind, I feel like let me keep going. Influx and growth from trauma, not yet complete healing, but forward movement and healing. Incoming whirlwind or influx. There is something coming in for you that is going to be. It's like, I'm hearing right now. Take you by storm. Something's going to take you by storm. And I'm gonna be real with you. I feel a very split energy. It could be something's gonna take you by storm in a negative way that's going to, work out for your good. But for others of you, something's gonna take you by storm in a positive way. And I'm also hearing that you could be taking someone by storm. It just really depends on where you are on your journey. I've, I, I already know that there's two different groups of energies that I'm feeling, but now I'm picking up on a third one. It was like, with the something taking you by storm in a negative way, something taking you by storm in a positive way, and you taking someone by storm. I feel three different energies. So this message, of course, it's always about discernment, but it really feels like discernment. Like, you have to take these messages how they fit for you, and use them as guidance, use them as a blueprint for moving forward. But, free will, your own discernment, all that good stuff. So I'm here to drink your water. Drink your water. Connect with those emotions. Drop down and get your ego. But check that description box. Show a little love. Show a little support. But we have give or get space. At first I was hearing get some space, but then I also heard give. So there's someone you're going to need, someone or something you're going to need to give some space to, or place some space in between you. I'm picking back up on that energy of, like, I don't want to really say fighting, but it's just, that's for lack of a better term, fighting within the home, like some sort of, I keep hearing altercation. Like, I know that people can press your buttons. People can misunderstand you to a point where it makes you angry. But I'm really feeling guided to tell you to just check your temper, watch your temper, and go on and practice staying calm now, so that when something does arise, you're already prepared for it. It's giving like learning CPR. So just in case, you already know what to do and how to do it and where to do it at. But let's get back to it. So it says remember who you are. Finding the self regeneration period. So that takes me back to giving or getting space, getting space for yourself from a situation or whatever. But while you're in this space, you're connecting with yourself. You're connecting with nature, connecting with the Most High, meditating, just grounding, getting out in nature, just giving yourself time to sit in whatever it is you need to sit in and move through it and work through it and find solutions. Um, we also have, just like there are hard memories, there are also safe memories. So connect more with those memories. I feel like sometimes when your mind is wandering off to these different places, you may be thinking about something. It could be something that happened recently or something further along in the past, but try connecting with the more joyous memories, the more happy memories. And I know that that's not always easy, but that's where the work comes in. It says to trust yourself and be confident in your moves and your choices. You have this wisdom of royalty, so nurture it, utilize it, and share it. Victory over defeat came in quotations, and it says, "This is like a little journal prompt for you, or just something for you to just contemplate or meditate on." So it says, "What are you proud of that you don't give yourself credit for?" I feel like there's like a list of things. It could be a short list, it could be a long list, but I feel like there's a list of things that you just don't give yourself credit for. You don't acknowledge it. Like it feels like you'll work towards something or you'll work on something and you'll get it done and then you'll move on to the next thing instead of just taking a brief moment to be like, you know what? I did that. I crushed that. Even though it was hard, I got through it. It's like celebrate yourself. You earned the right to celebrate you. Whether it's big wins or small wins, it don't matter. Celebrate yourself. So the next one is, what have you shifted for the better? What's something that you've changed that you feel like, you know what? I used to be like this or I used to do this, but I don't do that no more. I'm growing. It's growth over here. And it says, what have you or are you growing from? That was the last question. So seek favor came up immediately after that. And I was like, seek favor. And even the ego side of me was like, seek favor. Not like it was like I had to battle very briefly though, but I had to battle with my ego and my spirit on what it meant to seek favor. And the message that came up was not just with your outward actions, but also with your inward actions. And that also still brings us back to, celebrating yourself. Like, celebrate yourself. Anyway, and after that, it says expect the unexpected in quotations. And it says that you're seeking favor for the spirit and not the ego. It's not about really like boosting yourself up. It's not about boosting yourself up. It's about, the growth that you have accomplished in your spirit. It's about, okay, things flow to me. My energy is magnetizing, and I know it's because of all the inward work that I've been doing. That's what the message came up for with seek favor. So I'm hearing something right now about minding your words, but don't be so hung up on them. Like, I see someone like practicing a speech. You may be practicing a speech for something, some sort of offer or some sort of presentation or something like that. Or you may be practicing how to say something to someone that might be personal or hard for them to take or hard for you to speak about. But I see someone practicing the words, but don't let that catch you up with not saying anything just because you can't really figure out the wording. You know, it'll come to you once you start. Just do like a brief outline or something, but don't think too much on it. Don't do too much with it. So it says, make the choice to be a winner and embody it, write it, speak it, work towards it, and don't give up. Even if you take much needed breaks, don't give up on it. Just get right back to it. It says, get back in the ring once you take a break from whatever it is that you've been working for. And when I was getting that message about you're a winner and be a winner, it was like being in the Rocky Balboa mindset where you're working hard and fighting hard for something, and it feels like maybe you won't accomplish it, or maybe it won't be as good as you're working for it to be. But don't think of it that way. Think about winning. And I know a lot of people like to say it's not about winning, it's about finishing or doing it. Yeah, it's about that too. But if you think from a perspective that I'm a winner, you're more likely to make the decisions of a winner. You get what I'm saying. So it says plan, plot, strategize in quotations for the betterment of you. And also in quotations, it says there can only be one you. And I kept hearing in my head, there can be only one. Was that Highlander? I think it was. So something about Highlander may be significant, but there can be only one, and there can be only one me was coming up. Also, that's your affirmation. There can be only one me. I'm also hearing that song by R. Kelly. There can only be one me. Can't nobody do your body like me. Okay, so the last messages that we have for a download are allow yourself room for mistakes. It happens, play as fuck up, but keep pushing. It says to take or make a statement. That was in quotations. And also gold or gold member. That Austin Powers movie. Something about that is significant as well. So hold on, y'all. Okay, so I did bring my I brought a few trinkets from my shells jar. And one of the trinkets that came out, it was a crystal, and it's a pyrite crystal. And it says that you can Google this for yourself, but what stuck out to me was also about the gold. Something about the gold. Gold means royalty and abundance and money and prosperity and things like that. That's just some of what gold represents. So I was picking up on I don't know, that made me the airplane, just I just kept hearing in my head, take a flight, take flight, take a flight. But pyrite, it says brings good fortune and prosperity. That was sticking out. And also unblocks creativity. So I'm feeling like it's something going on within your energy that has you all discombobulated. Besides the fact that you're wearing a mask, besides the fact that you're holding back, it's something else in your energy. It could be someone as well, but it's something else in your energy that's causing you to have like this creative block. It could be from work creativity or, you know, art, whatever. You have some kind of blockage. It could also be, I'm hearing, a financial block as well, but it's something in your energy. But let me get back to, I just saw abundance. I said abundance. So, but abundance just stuck out to me. I feel like something is being cleared within your energy. Something's being cleared. And I feel like I need to say that these messages that are coming through are for the divine masculine that's on a certain path, a certain trajectory towards somewhere right now. It's like you're already making moves towards everything that I'm speaking on, or you're on the verge of making the decision to do this. And so these messages are for that divine masculine, not the ones, not the other ones, not just the masculine, not regular degular, but the divine masculine. I don't know. I feel like I needed to clarify that. I also feel like there's this energy of evil eye, because when it come out, it come out. It's very direct. It don't need no sugar coating. It don't need no explanation. It's evil eye energy around you, and you being mindful of cleansing your energy on a daily basis is very important. Remain vigilant. I'm hearing speak your truth. That's very prominent in this message. Speak your truth. Because it really feels like you don't speak up because you care about someone's emotions about something. But choose you. Choose you. Because I guarantee you this person gonna choose them. They're already choosing them. Or this thing, whatever it is, it's already choosing itself. So you just need to, uh you need to choose you. I'm hearing to save space. It's give yourself some space. So there may need to be some space taken for you to calm down from a situation in order to not overreact and then address it. Okay, so this next part is going to go a bit quickly because it's a bunch of them. And I'm kind of on a time crunch. So I feel like with that, to me, everything has a message. So it's like there's some sort of time crunch in your energy as well, some sort of deadline or some sort of ultimatum. And it may be an actual verbal ultimatum. I was going to say ultimatum again. Or it could just be that you just feel this energy of, I got to get this done before it's too late, or I don't want to keep waiting and pushing it off. There's just this energy of that. So the first one is stand out. This is the magazine messages, just free, just so y'all know, this is what came out for the collective. And this says to that a fun music event is in your near future. This is May, and if you are from Memphis, or you know Memphis, is Memphis in May. I think this week is when all of the blues festivals and the barbecue stuff, when all that starts. So mm, just saying, if you want the numbers on the back, it's 1, 2, 15, 17, 20, 38, 15, 30, 37, a 38. Request special offers. This feels like that if someone comes to you, like what was that? Make a statement. If someone comes to you, if someone's approaching you with some sort of offer, you have the freedom to ask for like negotiation, rooms for negotiation. The dream list. I feel like someone needs to create a vision board. That's the message that's coming through for that. Create you a vision board, or you have created one, or there's one that you need to look back on and take off what you've already accomplished and add some new things, like revamp your vision board. The happiest new year. I feel like this is a message for after you've made the decision to take that mask off, everything's gonna like, I'm not saying everything's gonna be peachy keen, but it's gonna be better. I'll say that. Plan on us making it easy. So this feels like a message directly from spirit that we got you. Whatever your decision is, we got you. Just make the decision. So we got another fortune. Your ability to love will help a child in need. Let's get the number on the back. 1, 7, 13, 17, 33, 49. Let me get it because I saw another one. It's yeah, all the fortunes. You got good fortune coming in. I mean, you heard the pie right. Courage is the mastery of fear, not the absence of fear. Just scared money don't make no money. That message just came up. And just because you're afraid of how what you say or how you feel will make someone else feel, that doesn't mean don't do it. That just means to tread lightly. The numbers for this one is 50, 49, 28, 11, 43, and 40. So we have live life to the fullest. Self-explanatory. Power in numbers. So I guess there was a reason for me reading those numbers on the fortune. Guest room. Immediately when I when I saw guest room, I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing. It feels like someone is moving out of the main bedroom into a guest room. You know, like maybe you're in a connection. Just door to the past. I'm hearing blast from the past, and I'm also hearing something about Back to the Future. I don't know. A message came up, but it fluttered away. The more, the merrier. I don't know. That feels like that's a message for you. Superpower. $1 million. I feel like someone is very abundant or very fortunate in this timing, or you're about to become very fortunate in this time, and you're needing to like release a lot of baggage in order for you to sustain this good fortune. I'm going to be honest, I see a separation, but I see like I'm getting a message that if you're in a connection and there are no children involved, I just see one person being happier than the other person. And if you're in a connection and you do have children, I see the children going with a more masculine energy. Now, this could be male or female, just the person who just is more financially stable, who can be a harder disciplinarian, not too hard, but you know, someone that has balance, because I feel like the divine feminine is in the energy where they just need space and they need time to themselves as well. So both of y'all need some space and both of y'all need some time to yourself. Changing channels. It's a change coming. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Made to share. Made to share. That takes me to that message of the wisdom that you have. Something you're meant to share with the world or with people or a person. Just something that you're meant to share, some sort of wisdom. Dream inspiration, and that's taking me to the vision board. Retrofit. I immediately felt like there's something that you're going back to. I don't know. It's something that you're recircling around to. You're circling back to something. You're spinning the block. Protection guarantee. That's confirmation that spirit got you. You're divinely protected in all your decisions, all of your actions. Power couple. I feel like there's two messages. One message is that that I did speak about that there is going to be a separation for some people. Some people are going to come back from it stronger, and other people are going to meet someone and get into a power couple situation. I'm hearing something about a hook. It says never lost. I feel like that message is for someone who feels like they don't always feel like they make the right decisions or know the right choices to make, but you always do. You're never lost. Anyone can grow. So this is like the energy of someone who either people feel like you're never going to change, you feel like someone's never going to change, you feel like you can't change, or you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but anyone can change. I'm thinking that movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is coming up, because what was that? Anyone, and also Ratatouille, because anyone can cook. I don't know. Both of those movies are coming up. The Bold and the Beautiful. So that feels like soap opera type of stuff. It feels like maybe right now someone's connection is like in a soap opera phase where it's just like this just cannot be how relationships are supposed to go. This has got to be somebody got a camera up somewhere I'm being pranked, or it's just I'm getting a more positive message now. It's just that someone is meeting someone or in a positive connection that just feels too good to be true. I'm hearing good kisser because these came out. The lips came out. I'm hearing good kisser. I'm not saying that one, but yeah, love, beauty, and planet. So I feel like someone is connected. Self love, self care, and getting out in nature is. I feel like someone is doing some renovations as well, and also that you're like tweaking you're tweaking yourself. You're tweaking some things about yourself. So we got two messages of things that are manifesting for you at this time, and it says achievements, win the award, the accolade, or the contract. It's like you're coming into alignment with something that's been meant for you. Manifesting money and income. I didn't look at anything that I'm showing you. I did not look at the magazine magic or these cards, and they are very much so aligned with the messages. It's like you are very lucky at this time. 555 could be significant as well. So also connect with a rose quartz if you have one. If you don't, get you one of these. Or I don't know, something about the hand gestures. Express your love, forgive and learn, true love. That message just is self-explanatory for me, that things may have been rocky in a connection, and it's because one or both parties are not being true to how they feel. And once you get into a space where you both just start telling the truth and shaming the devil, then you're going to remember why y'all fell in love in the first place. That's just for some of them. That's not everybody's story, because like I said, some of y'all are going to leave one connection and get into a healthier one, or one that's more in alignment with who you are now. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to be, ooh, child. I feel like someone's going to be meeting someone who, for some of you, someone from your past that, I don't know, it seemed like it was like a brief interaction, or it was an interaction that wasn't what it's going to be. It could have been like a work thing or a friendship or something, but it's going to grow to something. It's going to evolve into something different. And this time we got a good love. That's the other message. So I'm sorry I'm going fast, y'all. Like I said, I'm on a time crunch. So, oh, child, look. So this card came out. We already spoke about this, so I don't got to speak on this. But the fact that, let me show you these other cards, because y'all know I told y'all before that I got two of the same decks together. So these came out. This makes me feel like there are going to be double of something, double for your trouble. That's what I'm hearing. And then this. So I feel like the fact that both of these came out is you're either going to be releasing from a person. You're going to be releasing from a person and moving forward. I don't know why I'm saying either. You're going to be doing that. and releasing from some sort of mindset, some sort of fear, some sort, I don't know, you're going to be releasing from a person and a thing. Let me just say that. And I feel like it's going to come about because look at this. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. It's like, once I think you better let it go. That's all I'm saying. The message is the message is the message. So I thank you all so much for being here. I'm sorry that I had to speed through the end of this, but you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I love you all so much, and I will see you on the next one. Love and light. Namaste.
Where you been all of my life? Tell me where you been hiding.